Hello friends, welcome to my dining room. In the effort to downsize in order to move to mom's, I'm going to be working on this desk area right now. I have a box for donations, and then over here is my kitchen trash can. My goal is that all of this stuff fits into these drawers over here, because these drawers can always be fit underneath a desk in our bedroom, whereas this takes up shelf space or counter space or desk space. So let's see how far I can get and what we can do. In this drawer I have nail supply stuff. I had got one of those gel nail kits, and I did it so often because I have the habit of picking things off on my nails. And I did it so often that I ruined my nails and had to wait a really long time for them to heal. And then I tried it again to see, well, maybe I can do it better and not pick it off, and it never really worked. So I am going to get rid of the gel nail supplies. This was a towel I had just for when I was doing my nails. I can go back into the rags. And I think all of these little bottles aren't really donatable because I'm sure I opened them and I don't want to contaminate somebody else's stuff. Same with the oil. But then we have glitters. Those I think can be donated. We have foil thingies that you put on the ends. We have stickers. So things like that I think I can get rid of. Or I can donate. I even tried fiberglass buildups and never really got the hang of it. And so I'm gonna just stick to nail polishes, and these could go into a thing in my bathroom. These are rather old, but I think they're still gonna be okay. I just choose the nail polishes I want to keep. Yeah, and I got this. I should try this again and see if it helps, but it's a plumping effect, so it mimics gel. Some of these are ancient. That's not remixing anymore. So, okay. I have orange sticks, file, cuticle pushers, files, all fine. Separators, if I ever get around to doing toes, it's fine. Instructions. This was supposed to be for like picking up dust or glitter and applying it. Then we have a random cord die and a fluffy brush, which I will not be using. So one drawer down, I'm gonna go get the container that this stuff goes in and put it in there. So this little container fits in cupboards nicely. So I'll just put it back in here where it used to be. We really don't see how this desk is going to fit anywhere in the house. So basically whatever I'm using this desk for, you need to find a different place for it. It's been very useful since we've had it. And we've used it. Okay, and then over here, in this drawer, I have the curing light, which can be donated. And then these will just have to go back in the bathroom cupboard, which are just nail removers or nail polish removers and alcohol. And I completely forgot about this tablecloth. It needs to go out in the shed with our Christmas stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go put these in the bathroom. So this drawer's finished. This has just a lot of dry erase board stuff in it. There's some cotton balls. I'm not really sure where this is going to go because we have a dry erase marker in our dining room. But I'm not too concerned about that because I can always go into office supplies. This has some placemats and wheels for this little stacker thing. So, but I think that's all I'm going to do in the drawers. But I want to really focus on these instead. But before I start trying to organize this stuff into things that can go in drawers, I want to go through this and see if I can make room. And this is full of scrapbooking supplies. And I've been going back and forth between what to do, what I want to do. And I really don't see myself doing physical scrapbooks anymore. And this is all like physical scrapbook supplies. And I have a trip that I was working on from high school. I went to Japan. I was trying to make a scrapbook out of. And I think I've let that idea go, and I'll probably transition over to doing a digital scrapbook, if anything. So let's just see what we find. This is, but I actually, another project I have is in our bedroom. We have photo collage tiles that hang on the wall, and we have one for each year of our marriage or each year of our relationship. And of course, it's a nice idea until you start running out of wall space. And when we're going to a different home, we'll really run out of wall space. But even before we were moving, I knew I needed to find a different solution because of the wall space issues. So I actually found a service online that will print 12 by 12, which is what these scrapbook sizes are, pages. That it's basically the same thing that I would be printing and put on the wall. You can print and do this. And instead of, a lot of places will do it and put it in a book for you, but that doesn't really work when you want to like continue to add to it throughout the years. So they'll do loose leaf 12 by 12 prints of the pages, and then I can put it in here and then continually add through it. And that is the scrapbooking I can do and I'd like to do. Just, once a year sit down and make a collage. But it'll be interesting to see how long it takes to transfer all the collages I've already done in a different program into this one. So it's a possibility, an idea, but I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work yet. So that's that. And here are a ton of envelopes. And the idea was I would put all the supplies for a scrapbook page I was working into one envelope and just keep it organized so that when I got to doing that page, it'll be available. So I don't think I need these anymore. My donation box is already overfull. So this I'm definitely keeping for the idea of having the other scrapbook. So that gives me a half a drawer. And here, this is my scrapbook for Japan parts that were already started. This was scrapbook pages. They're small ones, and then there's big ones. Now that is something to think about. This is mounted. It has, where's the page? On the edge, it has this thick thing here, and then it has two little metal brackets, and that's how these scrapbooks go together, is the strap goes through these metal brackets. I might need to do the collage to fit this border, and then maybe just adhere it to these pages to put it in here. That's probably how I'm going to need to do that, because just punching holes in the edge of it, it'll just tear out and it won't last very long. So I think these larger pages I probably need to keep. And this is just an empty scrapbook waiting to be done. So I'll put that down here. Paintings. Old paintings that didn't have a place to go. So I'm going to put these with other ones in a cupboard. So if I keep these large pages, can they go in here? Yay. Okay, so that's down there. That one's the other scrapbook. So 1 and 2 empty drawers already. Oh, more paintings. This was when I moved out of one of the bedrooms. I had it as my art studio. These are all paintings. I didn't have a place for them to go. And in painting, once you get into it, you start having issues with where do you store all your finished paintings. And I quickly moved away from, or I have been moving away from working on canvas, because trying to store canvases is a pain. So these ones you can toss. Those ones were unopened. So we now have 3 empty drawers. And we have more paintings. And my place I just moved everything to is full. So I think I'm going to leave these here, or actually I'm going to move them down. And then the top 3 drawers can actually be for stationery. Okay, 3. Yay! Now we have room. So my idea, nope. Was I would sort my cards, and I have binder clips here to hold different categories of cards together, because like here I have this box and it has different categories of cards, but I'm going to try and bundle them together and then they can lay flat in drawers. So let's see how this goes. So we have December, which will be Christmas cards. Oops. And then this is, birthday. Thank you and congrats. Actually, let's do this. Put the dividers with them. I don't know if I want to undo this box. So maybe I can find a place for the box, but this is just trying things out and seeing how it looks and see how I like it. And then if I don't like it, I can always put it back together again. These are just dividers. So we have our categories. So, thing is, these don't necessarily all fit in those categories, or else they'd already be in there. Because a lot of these are just blanks, blank cards. My favorite place to get cards is actually Trader Joe's. You can get cards for 99 cents, and they are, I think, pretty nice. A wide variety of styles. So whenever I'm around a Trader Joe's, I like to stock up. I wish we had a Trader Joe's nearby. I think it's a fun store, especially if you're single or have a small family. Their whole thing is no additives and dyes to the food. And they have a lot of pre-made stuff you can just pick up and go, easy dinners. So this is blank. And these should be blank. And then, oh, this one is just envelopes. Which I've whittled down over the years. So let's see if we can find one to fit these cards. This is actually a postcard, and that's a card with an envelope. So these are just envelopes. And then these are stickers, and this is card making supplies, which more than likely I'll just toss or combine into my paper supplies. These are actual journals, and then more, actually there's notepads and card making supplies, and those should all be journals. So these are the cards. So now I have months if I got a card specifically for somebody. Oh, there's just because, so that's our blank cards. So let's see if I can sort through these. Those ones had specific people in mind. These are just general. So. I'm going to have to look up where these go, but they go in here. So I'm not sure on some of those birthdays. So thank you and congrats. Do all of these have envelopes? No. Okay. Yes, I still love stationery. I still love cards. I think they still have a place in our life today. Oh, this is baby. Do all of you have envelopes? No. Sympathy. I think all of these have envelopes. Might pull out one of those envelopes, clear envelopes I got rid of to put the stickers in, although I do have a actual binder for stickers. I should be able to put them in too. You in your card. Okay, all of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You fit in these? Yes. Cute kitties. Okay. And just because it's going to be a big clip. I think I've already looked through here to make sure that they have envelopes. And then Christmas. I've run out of big clips. Actually, I don't think I even have envelopes for those anymore, though I think they're just letter envelopes. Let's go find some. So, comment below. Do you like stationery? Do you still send cards and letters? And if so, how do you store yours? I've found over the years that it's easier to store them without envelopes. That's why I had an envelope box separate. They just take up less space. But then you come to times like this and you have to put them back together again. Do you enjoy receiving personal mail like this? I know, hear the rumor that the newer generations don't see the point and just think it's a waste. So, okay, let's see what we can do with these stickers. So, theoretically, this will be a donation. Or I can see if my daughter could use it in her bedroom. So, yeah, a lot of these stickers came from scrapbooking or preparing to scrapbook. But then I just like stickers growing up too. So I always wanted stickers growing up. So it's a conglomeration from my childhood and adult years. Let's see. That one I knew had come from here, but a lot of these are just haven't had a home before. Okay. First, let's put these cards away. Yeah, I got this drawer set from IKEA and I really like it, especially if you're an artist and you have paper storage and big things you need to store with paper. The only issue is the drawers are shallow, so you can't fit really deep things in it. So I think that could work. And it closes. Okay. So back to sorting stickers. And in my other desk, I do have some washi tape in there so that can go over there. Some of these are just not going to be worth trying to sort and store, so I will probably just trash them. And if I remember, these ones actually have lost their sticky, so they can go away. And random origami paper thrown into the middle of everything. Stamps for... What in the world is a plain and 84 mean? Is that 84 cents? I have no idea. Wow, 39-cent stamp. Haven't seen those in a long time. Running out of place to put things. Okay. So I'm going to put the actual stamps with the stamps in the office. So I got some page protectors. And so a lot of these don't have a place in the sticker collection. Suppose if I get into fancy journaling, I could use a bunch of stickers up. But that takes dedication and time. Okay. Stickers done. So. Let's put journals, stationery. Let's separate out these. Journals 2. And then for the third drawer, let's make that into coloring. These are all coloring books. And then I have colored pencils and pens. And more colored pens. Over there. Trash. Okay. So, one drawer empty, another drawer empty, another drawer empty down here. These two are empty. I'm going to set them aside. I'm not going to give them away yet because they might be useful in a cupboard somewhere or on a shelf. But they don't have to be storing stationery anymore. These I need to go through and put cards where they're supposed to and put a clip on it and put it in the drawer, but that takes a little bit of research. This is origami paper that I'm going to put with my origami books. And then all that's really left is my binder. And it's just too thick to go in a drawer because those drawers are shallow, like I was saying. So, I think there's been great progress. And Another step in the direction of downsizing. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And in the meantime, feel free to like and subscribe.